Rowing for gold in the City of Light. That's the goal of two Wisconsin natives who will be competing in the Paris Olympics this summer. Emily Fannin shares the journey of these UW-Madison alums, continuing a tradition that dates back to the 1968 Mexico City Olympics.
This year, Wisconsin will once again have representation in the Summer Olympics. More than 500 rowers from across the country will compete in the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, and that includes two University of Wisconsin-Madison alumni, Sophia Vitas and Maddie Wanamaker.
It's cool to have like this Badger connection going through and keep up the streak of Badgers for so long as well.
That streak is proudly celebrated at the Porter Boathouse, home to UW-Madison's women and men's rowing team. Since 1968, at least one Badger rower has made every Olympic team, a tradition that women's head coach Vicki Opitz hopes to continue for years to come.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
To make it to this level, to make it this far is a tremendous accomplishment. And I think that's something that often gets overlooked in the public sphere is there's so much that these women, these athletes, in any sport give up and put their hearts, their soul, and honestly their bodies through to make it to this level.
Opitz, a former UW-Madison rower who now leads the next generation at the Boathouse, is no stranger to stiff competition.
That was a very good piece for you guys. I would love to see one more.
The four-time rowing champion first met Vitas and Wanamaker at Princeton's National Rowing Facility, and the rest was history.
I'm a little bit older than both of them, but obviously the Badger connection runs deep, so I'd heard of them kind of through the channels, and to have, baby Badgers kind of come up through the ranks and make it to the national team was a big deal. And it was very, evident from their first, step into Princeton that they were determined.
Vitas and Wanamaker never rowed before coming to the university. Both joined the women's rowing team as walk-ons in 2013 and quickly fell in love with the sport. From there, they went on to train for an international stage, each competing separately in World Rowing Championships and taking home their fair share of medals, too. It's been a journey that's prepared them for an even bigger moment, representing their country at the Paris Olympics.
You're not only competing with, people from other countries, but 90% of the year you're competing against yourself and against your teammates. Rowing is the kind of sport where you're never good enough. Like, you can always be better, you can always push yourself harder, you can go faster.
And when athletes push their bodies to the limit, sometimes injuries are inevitable. For Vitas, a Franklin native, she'll be competing in her first Olympic Games after an injury sidelined her during the selection process for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics.
I fractured a rib. I know, it was painful. It wasn't the first time, but kept going. And I was just like, this isn't worth it. So had to pull myself out of selection for Tokyo, unfortunately.
The setback came with a renewed dedication to succeed. After recovery, Vitas went on to win a bronze medal in the women's double sculls at the 2023 Rowing Championships. Their victory helped secure the United States an Olympic spot.
It's been a lot of patience with my body and figuring out what I need. Because rowing is such a high impact sport, now that it's all coming together right before Paris is great. Better late than never, so.
Wanamaker from the Fox Valley is also coming off an injury that almost cost her another shot at the Olympic Games. This past winter, she had surgery after being diagnosed with thoracic outlet syndrome, a common problem for rowers that limits blood supply to and from the arm. Her rehab went extremely well. In fact, it allowed her to compete and take home gold with her teammates in the World Rowing Cup 2 in Italy last June.
I think that was a big moment for us, like learning from that experience. And I think that it was a kind of sign that we were on the right track. And I've kind of kept going with that mentality.
Wanamaker now has her eyes set on an Olympic podium. It comes after she placed 7th in the women's 4 at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games that were shuttered by the pandemic. But this year, she says Paris will be extra special because she likely will cross the finish line one last time.
I plan on retiring after this and to finish with my family there, and 2 of my Wisconsin rowing teammates and really good friends are going to come. And I think it's just it's special to be able to share it with people.
Every stroke has been a testament to their journey. And for Wanamaker and Vitas, they say it's not just about winning medals, but proving that with passion and perseverance, anything is possible.
Because at the end of the day, I can't control how good my competition is. And if I wouldn't win a medal, like I have to be okay with that. And I think that I've been a lot happier this cycle because I have made a point to enjoy it more.
The one thing I think I am really good at with this sport is not overthinking things and not, and just kind of taking everything like one day at a time. No one is perfect at the sport.